Just a quick video just to discuss how in the last few years I have been totally stripped of my identity, of who I thought I was. Basically, I've always been the fitness guy who's been in shape, running, six pack, extremely lean, personal trainer. Okay, I've helped people get in shape in the gym and stuff. And roughly 8 years ago, um, my health changed. Okay, I'm not going to go into too many details. Something in my brain changed. Okay, and I woke up and I found I was unable to do any running. I love running, and I couldn't run. My brain would be in such agony if I did a run. So I managed to still go to the gym. Okay, so I'm the fitness guy, I'm the PT. So I'd go to the gym, I'd do walking, and I'd lift weights. So you can still stay in shape by doing that. Okay, 2.5 to 3 years ago, when I was in the gym, my condition progressed, and something in my head went slightly worse. And whenever I lifted a dumbbell or anything, or did a workout, my head would be spinning, which brings me right down to today. Okay, um, I am unable to do a workout. I'm unable to lift anything of significance. Like, I've just had the Asda delivery man bring the shopping, and the other day some old guy about 70 was bringing a big heavy load, and I thought, there's no way I am not taking this off this guy. And I took it off him, and I paid the price later because of the weight of the shopping. Um, my brain cannot handle exertion or basically weight. So to bring it back to this video, in terms of my identity, fitness was my life, it was my business, it was my job. And in a nutshell, I am now the personal trainer, the guy who was once six pack, ripped, lean. I can't even do a run. I can't do a workout. I can't really lift my shopping. And it's like, what the hell has happened to me in a nutshell? Okay. Um, Now, this brings me to, if I am not the fitness guy, if I'm not the personal trainer, then who the hell am I? You know, um, and it gets you thinking, I know I'm not though. I know my identity isn't that. I'm not fitness. I'm not that. But a lot of my self-worth divide come from, and my business come from, look, I'm in shape. Here's how I do it. Now you can do it. And I'm even struggling now in my own business to get, it's almost like I've got an imposter syndrome, because I am no longer living my identity. I feel like an imposter telling people to go to the gym, lift weights. I'm not even doing it myself now. And a little bit of me is um, wants to, well, disconnect from it, because it's like when I go and do my walks, because I still do walk. That's how I stay in shape now. I do 15 to 20 to 25,000 steps a day, and I keep on top of my diet. Okay. Um, but yeah, so I feel like a bit of an imposter. I mean, even to me, I'm just thinking it just affects you mentally as well. It affects your confidence, and you guess you've got to reinvent yourself. Now, hopefully, um, I won't go into too many details, but when I was at my lowest, in a nutshell, I can't do nothing. And I'll just tell you, I buried myself in crypto for the last 2 or so years, because it took my mind off my problems, and you know, if you think about it, if you're someone who likes, at least you've got the option. Can you imagine, right? You've got the option generally to, if you want to start working out, you can. You want to start going to the gym, you can. I am somebody who is dying to go and get in shape, lift weights, and I can't do that. It's like I'm living in a mental prison. So over the last 2-3 years, I've buried myself in crypto because no one in crypto talks about health and fitness. And I've put all of my life savings into crypto, and crypto has done what crypto does. It's just gone to next to nothing. So in a nutshell, all of my money, all of my savings has gone to next to nothing. We are in the process of moving house, and I'm like, what the hell? I've got no money. I've got no health, really. I've got this mental imposter syndrome in my business, and I'm like, I'm being really forced to reinvent myself. Okay. Now, saying that, I'm hoping, recently I feel like I am like rolling around rock bottom at the minute, and the only way is up into. Now, I'm hoping in the next few months I'll make some more videos, but I'm hoping to try and overcome. I'm not going to go into too many details in this video. I'll just keep it the general, but overcome this issue and tackle it head on. In some of my other videos, I've brought up what it is, but I know I'll mention it in a nutshell. I kind of didn't. I stopped believing in Jesus and God, and there was a point this time last year, actually, it's about a year ago. I was really ill, and I was like, I need help, and I went to the doors of the church, and I asked Jesus and God to send me a message to show they exist, and they sent me that message. And 1 year on now, I have learned more about my condition now, which I'll go to in another video. And I've learned more from my condition in the last year than all of the 7 or 8 years combined. And that all started from me going to the church steps and asking Jesus to show he exists. And then from there, I have received multiple messages that he does exist, and he has put me on a path that hopefully I'm on right now. And it's taken a long time, but the key isn't to have a little patience is the word. I've been doing what he has shown me, and it's taken longer than I thought, but the saying is have a little patience, isn't it? You can't rush these things. Now, this is my channel anyway, so the Paul Phoenix transformation, just discussing how as well how I'm going to come back from this. And if you're interested, I'm going to share a lot about the signs that I get a lot of signs, and I've been getting a lot of signs from Jesus and God in the last year. It's shown me the way. And if you're interested in seeing how I get on, subscribe and like, and until next time, see you later.